So I was raised a Catholic, and I just wanted to pass that on. I find personally being Catholic helps me get through the tough times, and then gives me reason to celebrate the good times, because we know everything good comes from the Lord, so we want to give thanks. And I just wanted to pass that on. It's our way of life, and they're part of my family, and that's how it came to be. When they were young, it was important to us to make sure they knew who they were as a Catholic and as a Christian, so we read to them stories and Bible stories, and these action people came to life for them. Noah was, a rock star when they were little, and today as teenagers, they know what values were learned from those stories, and they're using them today. So one thing that we thought that was really important is teach them who they were. So understand the scripture, understand our story. Another thing that we do regularly is attend Mass. We want them to not only, again, learn scripture, but understand all the traditions that go with it and the sacraments that go with it. It's a great big world out there, and we want to give them tools to survive and thrive. And we feel this is the best answer to not only meet the world, but greet it, and greet it with love, and a way to really live. It's a way to live, and that's how you learn it, is attending Mass, knowing scripture. Another thing that we do too is we eat dinner together regularly. We find that to be helpful not only in connecting with what's going on in our everyday life, but it's a time where they seem to want to vent and get things off their chest. So it's a time that I think in their day they almost wait for it and are happy to just unload, and we give them a place to do that. It's not always pretty. Teenage boys, it can be messy. The criticism between the two twins can be pretty tough. They don't understand the idea, I don't think, all the time of constructive criticism, but it's a place where they can share and vent, and it's safe. One of them is an altar server, so he loves to do that. He feels more connected during Mass. We like to pray regularly, and I see them today stopping at times of joy and saying, "Thank God." I was in an accident. We were all four driving to the movies last week, and I blew two tires, and I just kind of pulled off to the side, but my son grabbed my shoulder. He's like, "Mom, thank God you didn't swerve into oncoming traffic. That's awesome." So they know it's when we're in times of trouble that to stop and ask God for help, and then they also know to celebrate. So I see my kids doing that, and it's nice.